Hello, everyone. It is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday. And you know what that means. We're going to take a look at you. Hello, everyone. This is the Video Call-In Show. We are a show that invites anyone, that includes you, on as a video guest, a live video guest, anytime we're on, and that is every weeknight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come on and talk about whatever you want to. Could be the topic of the day, could be current events or personal projects, or just chew the fat with your good old buddy Jim, and that is me. I am Jim, your host. I will be here for the next hour or so to talk and learn to and about you. Having said that, if this is the kind of content that interests you, by all means, hit that subscribe button right now and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. Tonight is our special Wednesday night. We do this every night where people come on, and don't ever be shy, guys. The video lines are open. People come on, we take a look at their channels, may have subjective suggestions for them, may not. It really depends on what you want to know whenever you come on the show. Ooh, I like that. I just made that up. Look at that. Everyone is noticing in the chat that I am not wearing glasses tonight. Well, I made the plunge. I got tired of the specs, man, and we're going to have a whole show on that tomorrow night. So that's all I'm going to say. No, I'm not blind, except that, let's see. Jim Youngun is on, and Eline Vulu and Weisco still is here. Welcome, guys. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm absolutely kidding. View This is here. How you doing, Tony? Wisco Style, Jared's here. Tim Yonce is here. Susan Hamilton, welcome to the show again, hon. Appreciate that. Eileen Video, La Femme, or The Femme, is here. And crap, my dad makes me watch. Adam, how you doing? We also have a Disney Life for Me. Hello to you, sir. Hello. Dole Whip Dad's in the house. Not much except that, Dole Whip. We did have another Disney fan on last night. I don't know if you saw that, Dole Whip, but he was on there last night. Outdoorsy Gal Zero's here. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, that is the thing, right? And we're not going to talk about it tonight outside of what I just said. Like I said, I have a whole show planned for tomorrow night. That is going to be not a whole show, but that is going to be the topic of the day for tomorrow. I want you guys to think about your experiences with glasses or not, lucky bastards, and call in and tell me all about it. If not, we can talk about whatever you want to. Tonight, though, again, yeah, you should. You should check it out. He was on last night, and it was Chills TV. He's a big Disney fan. I don't know that his channel is all about Disney. I did see a few things, but it's more of a fright and paranormal sort of thing. So, great guy. It was a wonderful guest. He actually hit 400 subscribers on this show, which was awesome. Oh yeah. So yeah, line them up, guys. If you want to just come on and chat, or I can go through your channel, just show it. It doesn't matter. And, with all the people that actually go through some of the other channels and are dying for a shout out, here is your opportunity. It's real simple. You see that link right there? There's another one just like it in the description box. Click that. That'll get you started on Zoom. You'll actually be able to download it, and then it'll bring you right to the meeting. Or you can just go to www.zoom.us and actually choose join a meeting. Use that number right there, and that'll get you in the meeting right here. And I'll just take you one by one as you come. It's just that easy. Yes. Oh shoot, that's the old one. I changed it and I didn't save it. Nope. 13 pounds. Let me let me fix that real fast. That'll give us a little bit of time to chat, won't it? It's actually day 26. And I think it's day 26. 199 pounds, and I'm 13 pounds lighter than I was 26 days ago. So there you have it. And yes, the diet is just about to kill me, but it is what it is. It's such a short blip in your life whenever you're doing a diet of sorts. It is just such a blink of an eye. Look, I've been at this for 26 days, and that's kind of long for me because normally I'm able to shed the weight much quicker. But 26 days. What is 26 days? It's literally nothing. It's literally nothing. Thank you, Chrissy. Yeah. You were on last night. Yeah, you saw it last night. I had it right, but I didn't save that. A lot of times you've got to save these the scenes that you do in vMix. You save them every time you change something so that things get back to where they were. And I did not save that one, but that is. Yeah, it's about a half pound a day, and I'm very happy with that. It's one of those things where you can say that slow and steady is much better than, very, very quick, because it's often said that you put it on as quick as you take it off. So the quicker you take it off, the quicker you will put it back on. So I'm very happy with that. I'm restricted. Look, I'm restricted to meats, right? How bad is that? outside of ham, it is just about my favorite food of any meats, really. And I've had just a ton of them. When we were talking last night on Ed's show, we were talking about buffalo. I've had buffalo. I have not had bear though, but I've had ostrich. I've had let's see, I have not had moose, but squirrel, rabbit, grouse, pheasant, turkey, well, wild turkey, you name it. It's just never been any problem. Never been any problem whatsoever. So take that for what it's worth. You just soldier through it. And we already have a guest today. Just a second, my friend. I want to make sure that I get your name right here. It's what I do. Whenever I get a guest on, I have to get their title up there. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I forgot your first name, man.
I tell you, I tried to download this the other day and I failed miserably. So I'm feeling like a winner already.
It is a banner day already. I'm great, man. I am fantastic. I forgot your first name, dude.
Jeff. Yeah. When it said put name, I'm like, should I put Jeff? I didn't know what you would know. I'm Jeff.
That's right.
Channel's Dole Whip Dad.
All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I knew Dole Whip Dad. I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. I really love your show. I like popping in. I like the style of it. The look of it. I just think you're going to blow up, and I just wanted to pop on. So I don't know, outdoorsy guy. Somebody said I should pop on. I thought.
I saw that. I have some smart people in chat. I've been waiting for you to come on, man.
I tried the one night and I failed miserably, and I'm moving now. And I told some other people, you can see on this side, it's a mountain of
Is this the new studio, or have you moved yet?
Not.
Oh, okay.
This is the old studio. This is the I wish I didn't have to move studio.
I heard that, dude. I heard that. Why are you moving, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to.
No, I don't mind you. Shoot, I'll tell you anything. We're renting this house and we're buying the new one. So.
Oh, that's even better, dude. It's
a blessing. We're excited, but I still don't like moving.
Oh God, nobody likes moving. Well, the moment I say that, somebody will come up and say, "Oh, I'd love to move."
Come on, I got boxes for him. Come on over.
You can help. You can carry everything.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, we got Ed in the house. Cool. Rochester the Gnome's here too. Welcome, guys. Yeah, Jeff, I like I said, I've been waiting for you to come on, dude.
Oh, thanks. That's nice of you to say.
I've been watching your channel, and obviously, and can't wait to see what the new studio holds. I bet you can't either. It's gotta be.
Yeah, I'm excited to find out myself. I don't know. I popped in and I saw a Dizzy Life for Me in there. I don't know if it was Miguel or Daniela, but they're friends. They're a great channel. I love them. And I guess you said you had Tills on last night. So apparently us Dizzy people like you.
Apparently.
I love it. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a very good thing.
I was a huge, I got to tell you, I was a huge fan until I had a son. And,
Because
you
you
know,
didn't like it as much, or because it got expensive,
no,
or both?
because it got repetitive.
Oh, repetitive. Well, where are you going? No way.
Oh, I mean every day, dude. And
Oh, really?
I can take a lot. Yeah, but you know how kids are. The kids want to watch the same thing over. Like my granddaughter now, she loves that Baby Shark, and
Oh
I,
my gosh, yes.
every time I hear that thing, I want to like choke a chicken or I'm sorry, I'm I want to punch a kitten,
Yeah,
choke
I'll
a
tell you what.
chicken.
I work with kids. I used to run Boys and Girls Clubs. I still run after school programs,
Uh-huh.
and I love all things Disney.
Uh,
And Frozen came out, and I have 4 daughters. But that song, "Let It Go," oh my gosh, like I probably heard it 8 trillion times. Like I stopped counting it 7 trillion, I think. So I love it. I love the song, but I
the,
know what you're talking about. Like when
well,
you work with kids, the
yeah,
songs, thank you, baby, the songs that are insanely
popular.
and the Baby Shark thing, yeah, kill me.
Yeah, yeah. Just put me out of my misery now. Yeah, you did put an ed on the end of like.
But the repetitive thing, man, there's so much. Like Disney's so fast. Like that's what I thought you were talking about. But you're saying the son just wanted to watch the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, there were several movies. The two that I remember distinctly were Lion King and Aladdin. And
Well, I got good news and bad news for you, big guy. We
well,
got Lion King and Aladdin live action both coming out this year. So here it
oh,
comes again.
yeah, well, live action is always a little bit better. You know
We'll
what I mean?
see.
They'll
We'll see.
surely they'll change it up just a bit. I mean,
I would think.
yeah, yeah. So it may not be as
And so
painful
you
as.
had chills on last night.
Yeah, yeah. He just popped right in, man. It was really cool. Great
He's a good
guy.
guy. Jelly's Journeys and him are married. They're in New Mexico. He's a UFC fan. He actually used to fight, and he's been in movies. And you may know this from last night, but he was on one of my streams when we had a UFC stream going because he's got a buddy. Well, he's got a few buddies, but one was actually on the card that night. And anyway, long story short,
Cool. Oh, oh, oh.
nice guy.
No, you froze a little bit. What was that last part? You froze a
No,
little
just
bit.
he's a really nice guy. Like me and him have a lot in common, and I think it's cool that he was on. I'm sorry I missed that.
Oh no, yeah. Well, you know, it is recorded, and
I'll have to check that out.
I'll have a guest cut for him here in the next couple days. So, you'll be able to see the abridged version, which is always
Very
nice.
cool.
You know,
Yeah, I've seen that you do that. That's nice. So that's what I was going to say. One of the reasons I thought about coming on is just to tell you, great job. Like I really like your format. I love that you do the live, well, what we're doing, and then you've got the clips. I mean, it creates the videos for you. What made you do it? I mean, I don't want to interview you. I'm on your show, but what made you do this? I know your history. I know you were on the other side of the camera, all that stuff. But what's the idea for the channel? Because I love it.
well, you know, honestly, it's kind of a lazy thing. It started as a lazy thing. Like I said, I always wanted to be in front of the camera, see if I could do it. And I thought, well, how am I going to do that?
You can.
What's that?
I got good news for you. You can.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to have to go out and hunt people down for interviews, which I still kind of do, but I thought,
Well, but you just started your channel, right? I mean,
yeah. But I still don't want to do that, even as the main body of the show, because what I want anybody to come on so they can tell their story, right? And I can have discussions with, it doesn't have to be VIPs. I really want to talk to just anybody who wants to come on and talk, right?
well, I'll tell you what, you've got a target-rich environment. I mean, people who have YouTube channels. Let me put it this way. I have a live. I'm not trying to promote, but I have a live show on Sunday nights. I usually
Promote.
a Disney creator, and it's a blessing, but it kind of becomes a curse too. I get people who I don't even know asking me to be on the show. I'm like, well, I don't want to vet them, but it's a Disney creator show. So like I had a guy, he's a nice guy. We've actually become friends, but he changed his channel. He wanted to be on my channel. I'm like, it's for Disney creators. He said, well, I'm going to start doing Disney stuff. Well, don't do it for me, right? And so it's a target-rich environment. You're not going to have trouble finding people who want to get on your channel. I can send you about 20 Instagram messages, and I'll send them to you. They definitely want on.
Absolutely. Fortunately for me, since the first couple months were tough. I was talking into a huge black hole, and it was all me for an entire hour or more, which was rough. But then people started showing up and well received, I suppose, which is fantastic. And since then I've only had one dry night, Which was,
You're gonna blow up. Like I remember one night you had some kids on, and you didn't show us, but I won't. You said they were doing, but I remember that, and I remember thinking this guy's just gotta hang in there, man. I mean, the look is great, the style's great. It's different from what other people are doing, which on YouTube is hard enough, right?
yeah, yeah.
Very hard, really, on YouTube. I mean,
Very.
and I bet you've already found this, but people are gonna start doing what you're doing, and anyway, you're not gonna have trouble getting people on. Trust me.
I hope not. You know, and honestly, I haven't found a whole lot of people doing this at all. I've seen a couple people like they all have a sports show, and instead of just a regular radio call in, they'll have, you know, people come on with video, but it's not their entire focus, and it's certainly not the average Joe for the most part. So no, I'm pretty pleased, and that was another thing. Oh, Crystal's here, sweet. Welcome to show on. But yeah, it's that was one of the things where I started looking for it and I couldn't find it. And I thought, well, dude, there's my niche right there. I do this kind of for a living. Boom, we're in.
I'll say it again. You're going to blow up. You're going to have trouble keeping the people off the channel. I mean, soon too. I mean it. I don't know.
Maybe I'll
from the channel, but
maybe I'll franchise.
Right? There you go. 5%. Said it this way.
5%, exactly.
You've seen pretty growth, right? You've seen pretty good growth in the past couple of weeks. I mean, just from me popping in a couple times a week, I've noticed it.
Oh yeah. Nothing like what I guess like a Pusa did. I mean, shit, was that like a year? And he was up to like 6K. It's like, good Lord.
Yeah, it's funny you say the Pusa. I love them. They're great. Andrew's actually a little under the weather. I hope he feels better. But I love theirs. And you know what? I don't really like those. I don't want to offend anybody, but I don't like those channels that, hey, I'm at 407 and my goal is 409, and I get turned off by that. And hey, don't say the keywords because it's so dumb. I hate all that. But it certainly puts your name out there. I mean, unfortunately, it works. But so when I was invited, the Susie channel, who you need to get the Susie channel on here, only it would just be hands. But anyway, they're really fun.
That's fine.
Nice. Yeah. Anyway, she tried to get me to go to the Pusa stream maybe like for 3 weeks straight, like 3 times a week. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone. And I finally went in there. They're good people. They know their stuff. I go on their Tech Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Because I like learning that stuff, and they're just good people. And I really, really like that channel. It gets so many people in chat that are just there to, you know, hey, I'm at 203 and my goal is 209, and that drives me nuts. But
yeah, you find that on all.
That's what.
Yeah, and they of course don't. They certainly don't advocate S for S, right, at all.
Oh, they're out there. They're a true, in my never so humble opinion, they're a true channel trying to promote YouTube growth,
right?
Which is my idea for the So I'm not trying to promote YouTube growth.
No. Listen, Jeff. Promote, man. I mean, seriously, that's one of the things I want people to do when they get on here. Promote whatever you want to promote, as long as it's legal, of course.
Maybe they'll go check out my channel. But
I won't even throw up the shameless plug when you do it.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, the truth is the truth. I throw on in the end of my videos, hey, subscribe, and mostly I'm mocking it. I got to be honest with you, because I mean, if you're on YouTube and you like somebody's video, you know to hit the subscribe button. I mean, unless it's my mom, and
she doesn't know how.
I mean, even she knows. I mean, and I love you, Mom. Hi, Mom. But I think it's fake. I think it's fake when people, you know,
if they beg for it.
Not sick of my ugly face, you know,
yeah,
hit the button, right? I mean, it's kind of, you know, I've probably had some subs that sub to me because I commented on their channel, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're a horse person or a sewing person, they're not probably going to care about my channel. So I don't know. I don't know how we got on this topic, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. It talking about me potentially growing this fast as like Pusa, and I don't know.
Yes.
And I think that was a big part of it. I mean, there's a lot of value in that because there's a huge audience for it, right?
Oh yeah.
There's
absolutely.
obviously more small YouTubers than there are big ones. So everyone's trying to get it. And plus, YouTube actually created a lot of this themselves when they came in with the 1,000, 4,000.
I totally agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm also I love the No Small Creator community. Cody Warner, I don't know if you know who that is or not, but he's the reason I'm daily vlogging. I really liked what he did last year. I really love the idea that if you create something, you're not a small creator, you're a creator. I mean, if Michelangelo was only seen by one, it was still Michelangelo, and that's the kind of the beauty of YouTube. That's why I feel like I'm complaining. I didn't mean to come on and complain, but these people that are like, oh, sub to me, the YouTube's against me. No, they're not. YouTube is a platform for you to do whatever you want. If you don't see, look up. And if nobody's watching you, it's not YouTube's fault. So am I whining? I feel like I'm
No, I don't think you're whining. You're expressing the opinion that most of us have, dude.
I feel whining, but okay, good.
No. It's all good. It's all good. Because I
organic growth is the way to go, though, is what I guess I'm saying.
Oh, it really is, and I think you've seen this show enough to know that I kind of subscribe to that same mantra, right? It's like I definitely, if I go to your channel and you or your content doesn't intrigue me, I'm probably not going to sub. I mean, what am I giving you, really?
A number that doesn't really matter.
Exactly. And
like those people that are just in the sub for sub world, that when they get to 1,000 subscribers, I've got news for them. They're not going to have 4,000 hours. And if they get to the 4,000 hours, you're still not going to get paid, because who's going to put an ad on that? What is your rate going to be? You're going to be monetized. And so what? Exactly. I don't know. I just think it's short-sighted, but.
Well, it really is. And again, YouTube created this problem. Me, I'm not going to do anything like, product placement or
I will.
I know.
Yeah. It's Disney. I'm not smart enough to have my own. I guess I'm a thing, but whatever.
Well, I looked out.
I actually, that's why I love YouTube, though. Like, I guess you're right. YouTube did it, but here's what YouTube really did. They gave you an opportunity to share in their profits.
Oh, sure.
Who else does that? I mean, like, even the super chats, people are like, oh, yeah, well, super chat, but they take 40%. You don't get any of it without them. I mean,
exactly.
You don't have to.
40% of nothing is nothing.
Hey, man,
or 60.
If somebody wants to throw you $10 and Google takes $4 because they created it, or they bought it, or whatever they did.
They supplied the platform. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make your own.
Yeah.
All 3 people will be there. Yeah. So I don't know. I love this platform. I mean, I love it a lot. I get to know people like you and Danielle or Miguel from A Disney Life who were in here earlier, or Chills, or Outdoors Gal, or any of those people. It's just Wisco. I don't know people in Wisconsin, but I get to hear Wisco talk funny and talk about cheese. It makes me happy.
Cheese and beer, man.
Yeah, exactly.
and like David the producer, who's here now. How you doing?
Hey, I like him. Hey, buddy.
I love David the producer, man. Him and Julia Miranda.
He's going to Disney.
Oh, look. And he's joined us. Hey, look, you want to do a double? You guys don't want your channels checked out, right? Let's just do a double here. Let me unmute him. David.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm great, man. All fresh back from from Aruba.
Yeah.
Nice.
How was that, man? I know it was awesome.
Why did you come back?
Oh, I know. I almost burned my passport. It was very close.
So you're going to Disney in October? ?
Yes, October. Are you going to be out there?
I'm going to be at the Polynesian, and I say that because I'm pretty sure that's where you said you were staying.
That's where we're staying too. Yeah.
I just told the people of YouTube. So if you've got stalkers or something, we're both in trouble. But yeah, I think we'll be there for the same time. That's awesome.
It's going to be a problem for us. I know.
Yeah.
No.
Give me a spot at Trader Sam's, okay?
At Trader Sam's, and we will be there for the for the Food and Wine Fest.
Nice. Well, sign me up for that. It'll be my 3rd out of 4 years to be for Food and Wine, and it's spectacular. Have you been to it before? It's spectacular.
I've been there for the last 5 years, I think.
Nice. I knew I
Yeah, we love it. We love it. It's our favorite time of the year to go.
I discovered that, but now I'm very much about it.
Oh my God, it's my favorite time to go. They have bands, some great bands that play. They have great foods. Every year it's different, and it's going to be an experience.
Last year we were there, and Blue October was playing, and I love them. And so that was
Blue October. Who's Blue October? I don't know who that is.
Kind of a hard rock. I would say alternative rock, actually. Alternative rock.
Okay. Nice.
And where were they playing? The Polynesian?
They were playing at the Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Which is in Epcot, yeah.
Oh.
When you go to Epcot, they have, we've seen Jefferson Starship.
Oh, yeah.
seen Boys to Men. They're there every year.
Toby Mac, he's a Christian artist. He was there yesterday for, I don't know, was it Flower and Garden right now? I think it's Flower and Garden.
Yeah, Flower and Garden right now.
They have some good acts. I've not watched a concert there yet, but I will someday.
See, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm a huge fan of Dole Whip Dad. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And I already
so you had
to, now I might love you.
You had to pop on.
Absolutely. Big fan, because anytime that people talk about Disney World, we're huge fans of Disney World and doing it the adult way.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, in
I've
June.
got kids, and I can do it that way too, but every now and then it's nice to.
I have kids, but I'll sell them,
Sell them to do it the adult way.
Exactly.
We're actually going up there, or down there, I should say, in June, the end of June.
Nice. Ooh, June. Ooh, it's going to be hot.
Well, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. Yeah, I know.
You know what? It's a great time to go, because it's kind of, there's no such thing as kind of off season anymore down there, especially with the Star Wars, stuff going on. It's so pricey down there right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowds are nuts.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it. It's not our first trip, but it will be with our granddaughter.
Nice. I mean, I've never been. I'm lived in Southern California for years, and so we'd go in the summer all the time because Southern California. But I'm not going to Orlando in June or July. August is hot enough, and I'm only going August this year because I got to catch Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and all that stuff. But
August
our normal trip is in October.
August is usually brutal down there.
Yeah, that's when they're opening it, and I've got to be there for opening day. So yeah, I'll lose a couple pounds and get sweaty for a while.
Oh man, let's not get into the sweaty thing.
Yeah.
Not again.
Yeah. Too funny. Well, look at this. I feel like we made Disney take over your show tonight, and I'm proud of that.
That's okay. You said that's the wonderful thing about this show. I allow people to come on to take it over.
I love that.
Otherwise, it would get boring and stale.
Right. Well, if you ever need baseball or Disney, I'm your man.
Sweet. Although I don't watch baseball anymore.
Well, then I can definitely talk a long time. But I need to hear about Aruba. You were in Aruba?
We just got back from Aruba. We were down there for 10 days. It's our favorite vacation spot to go. Ooh. It's amazing island. It's just below. Oh my God, you have to go.
I do. I agree.
It's 80 degrees every single day of the year. When it gets cold, it's freezing at 76. So
I'm from San Diego, so I can relate to that a little bit.
Exactly. We're that's 70 degrees every single day of the year, right?
Yeah, I moved to North Texas, and my first summer here was 100 straight days of 100 degrees, which is. And then it was the same year that in Arlington, right down the road, that had the Super Bowl. And I'm a football nut too, and I had plans to go. I was going to do everything free that week for the Super Bowl because there's a lot of stuff, and it iced. Ice falling from the sky. Like, why would someone live where ice falls from the sky? And I do. So.
Well, we're heading out to let's see, it's Vegas in June.
Nice.
New Orleans in August.
Man, you know how to do it.
Then we're heading out to Disney in October.
What am I doing wrong? I like your schedule better than mine.
I know.
Those are some fun towns right there. I love NOLA. I love it. And I used to go to Vegas all the time, but that was.
We're gonna end up moving to New Orleans probably in about 2 years.
Oh, no kidding! Wow.
Yeah, we're going down there. Yeah.
Wow.
You need somebody on your couch.
No kidding. If you're looking for couch surfers.
Hey, anytime. You guys are welcome anytime.
During Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah. I love it down there.
Never done Mardi Gras there someday.
Yeah, I haven't either. Off season.
We've been in New Orleans the last 9 years we go one or two times a year, but usually once a year. And I will tell you, I will never go for Mardi Gras.
I've got to do it once. I had a buddy who played baseball at Tulane. We were good friends. We went to high school together, and it doesn't matter. And I mean, I'm 39 now. So it's been like 25 years that I've had a plan, and it hasn't happened yet. So I hear it's a must do.
It's Jazz Festival is a great time to go. We're going for the Red Dress Run. Have you heard of Red Dress Run?
I have not. No. Tell me.
It's labeled as a running group with a drinking problem.
My kind of crowd.
Exactly.
I
And
have a running problem.
Actually, I'm a drinker with a running problem. Yeah. I don't do
I
it.
don't want to run. I would do it. Yeah.
it's 3,000 people that all dress up, guys and girls, all dress up in a red dress, and they run for the Heart Association, which is
there
actually,
you go.
it's a great thing to do. We don't run, by the way. We just hang out. You go to, just go to the party, which is all, of course, on Bourbon Street. And every single man and woman, look up Red Dress Run on the internet.
Going to.
Every single guy and girl is in a red dress. And if you look close enough, I'm probably in a picture.
I'm definitely looking at it.
Well, as a spectator or a participant?
As a spectator, but I do wear a red dress.
Oh, you do wear a red dress. Okay,
oh,
good.
Absolutely.
Good.
If you don't, you feel like a total tourist.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Look at that, Marge. They're all in dresses.
Right. Yeah.
Did they give you free beignets? Because I am down for some beignets.
Oh, love a good beignet. Love a good gumbo. Love a good turtle soup. Alligator. I love it all down there.
I'm not even hungry, and now I'm hungry.
I know.
Oh, all foods I can't have right now. So thanks for that.
Hey, but
you got the counter on you're losing weight. I got a counter on mine, but it's going the other way.
For all what you lost, I gained in Aruba. I'll tell you that.
I know, man. I know those sugary drinks. Jesus.
They're the worst. The worst.
I have friends who make fun of Mai Tais, but I don't care.
So true.
Oh, they're all good drinks when you're out on the beach. Mm.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, speaking of cocktails, I think I'm gonna pour myself one.
Feel free.
Thank you.
This is an adult show.
I have my unsweet tea in my Mickey cup, so it is what it is.
Oh, dude, fruit punch.
Oh, nice.
Fruit punch in my brand.
Fruit punch is pretty good.
Fruit punch is my jam.
I mean, talk about sugary drinks. There you go.
Oh no! It's that sugar-free shit. Oh, I'm not an idiot, man. That would actually put on the pounds. Not gonna do it.
I was gonna say, I don't think I believe you with
it's like Crystal Light or something like that. I don't know what. Wife buys it. I know it's got 0 sugar, 0 carbs. That's all that matters to me. And I get tired of straight water.
This was easy, and I have no idea why I couldn't do it the other time I tried it, because this was easy. Maybe it was just my computer not liking me. I don't know.
Now you downloaded Zoom and then came in the meeting, right? Or did you go to zoom.com?
I downloaded it the first time, and I failed miserably. And this time, I don't even know. No, I didn't. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, because you can go straight to you can go straight to Zoom and click on join a meeting and then just put that number in and you can get in.
So maybe it was the number. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. It worked. I'll figure it out.
Awesome.
I'll do it again.
Zoom's a great program. I'm a big fan of Hangouts too, but it depends on what kind of thing that you're trying to do. Like with Jim's show, Zoom is perfect because you can actually segment out the pics in a different way. Where Hangouts, it's not so simple.
No, and it's disconcerting. You know, when you've got the panel on the bottom, and whenever someone speaks, pops them up full screen, and people forget to mute their mics. It's just, for me, it's if I were epileptic, it would send me into a fit, I'm sure.
So you have more control with Zoom on, like, you could shut me up, you could shut him up, whatever. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Yep.
I need to check
a lot more control.
I could stop your video and your audio, and then all I would see would be David or vice versa. And it just works so much more smoothly. Hey, Turtle Creativity, how you doing? We got a bunch of new people in here. We got
Turtle,
Grumpy Vloggers in here. Yeah. Mike Dirt Digest Magazine's in here.
Welcome, is that Wisco up here?
Oh yeah, Wisco's in there. Chills TV. Yep. Wisco just popped in.
I know that. Yeah.
Wisco.
Is there ever a show where Wisco's not on?
There have been a few.
I saw you were pouring yourself a drink, so I figured I had to join you.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Well, now I got to go to the other screen so we can see everyone. There we go. Since the channel review is obviously out the window, here we are. We're on.
Look at this! Oh my gosh!
We're doing a panel. We're doing a friggin' panel.
What was that old show where the people were funny? It was the
Brady Bunch.
Well, that one too. No, but it was like like a game show, but they were all just making jokes and they were asking them stupid questions. It was Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood Squares. Yeah.
Felt like a Hollywood Squares guy. Wisco knows what.
Wisco, you're too young to know Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, but my parents are old, so I know.
How do you drop Wisco off again? I'm sorry.
Well, it goes just like this. No, I'm kidding.
I love Wisco.
Oh, we'll see you later, Grumpy Vlogger. Thanks for stopping in, man. I know I've missed some people. Patty Broussard's here. Oh, I want to catch everyone. Chills TV made it back. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I know I've missed some folks. I'm sorry. But welcome everyone.
How the heck do you manage all of this and chat? There's no way.
Well, apparently you have not seen my equipment setup.
Yeah, Jim is like an octopus putting together a lawn chair.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. But no, I did an entire video on it. I'm actually looking at 4 different screens, right? I got my laptop, which is my production unit. I've got 2 monitors set up per portrait. And then I've got right in front of me a teleprompter, which has a very small monitor laying on it. So you guys are on the teleprompter. I get to look at you and talk at the same time. So I'm not looking over here, which is uncomfortable as hell for me. I'm an advocate of having people look straight into the camera. And when people film on their phones, it drives me nuts when they look at the screen rather than the earpiece, which is where the camera is.
I totally get you there. I'm like 100% on my phone. And I'm aware of it, and I still do it wrong. Like I get mad at myself.
Are you on the phone right now, Doughboy?
No. But when I do a vlog or whatever, I use my my iPhone. But no, I'm on my Logitech.
I was gonna say it looks really good for a phone.
It's a Logitech, whatever 3. I don't know.
Like the 290E or something.
C922X.
Oh, okay.
I know that. Yeah.
He's got the box right there.
That's what we used for our last live, and it works great.
Oh,
yeah, that's clear. As long as I have the lights on, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Herman the Great's in. How you doing, Herman? Welcome to the show, man. Yeah, your buddy.
Love Herman.
Slipping Freedoms is in. Welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome to the show. Hope this finds all of you well.
All the names always crack me up.
Yeah, I know, right? Looks like the channel reviews are out the window, and we're just doing a panel. So if so this happens almost every time too.
I need to catch up with Ed for screen time. What do you think I'm doing?
He's on the show now.
I just want Herman to tell jokes. Herman's always got great jokes.
Oh well, I've been trying to. He asked if he could come on. I said, yeah, anytime, dude. Anytime.
Oh, you got to have Herman on sometime because he's really funny. He's a super sweet guy. I think he'd really enjoy his time.
Oh yeah. So you guys know when not just you guys, but everyone that's watching now. Well, so you guys know. This Wednesday is just kind of a it's turned into a free for all. Normally it's chat reviews, but anytime that you want to come on one-on-one, it's certainly Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then another panel like this happens Friday. I just wanted to get that out there in case the new folks didn't know how this was working. It's like, what's he doing with 3 people on there?
He's multitasking. So I actually don't even believe in multitasking, and you are proving me wrong because you just described it. I'm looking at this, and I got this, and I got 4 screens and chats going on. I do my interviews, and I tell them, I'm not watching your chat. Feel free to get mad at me, and you're proving me wrong. So
believe me, there's a hell of a lot I miss in that chat. Usually jokes at my expense.
Just the conversations that me and Brad have between the 2 of us. And then sometimes Puppet Poetry chimes in, and then all hell breaks loose.
Oh man, then the gloves are off, and
or the socks.
I've done a couple of live interviews where Juliet's doing the interview, and even I'm just behind the scenes, and I'm doing all the tech, and even I can't keep up with the all the chat. I mean, it's hard.
It's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. Look, we called the sock. Let's hope the sock doesn't show up. Hey, J Real Slots, how you doing, man? Tazzy Adventures is in.
Oh, J Real, me and Juliet. He lives right by us. We're going out gambling in a couple of weeks.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, he lives only probably about 20 minutes away from us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I love his channel. I can watch him vicariously, watch him gamble, and I lose no money at all.
That's the best kind of gambling.
Oh my God, it's
by
the best.
proxy.
Yeah.
Gambling by proxy. And then those you can play like No Limit Hold'em on Yahoo for no dollars. Like everybody's just going all in all the time.
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, those are the ones I win.
For anyone who's never seen J-Real Slots, his channel, when you watch him live, it is like mesmerizing. I could sit there for like an hour or an hour and a half, 2 hours, and just watch him gamble. And it's like, get it. Come on. I know you got it.
It's not, and you're not even spending any money. It's like not even for you. And it's
Zero money. I know.
Get anything,
That's
and you feel
funny.
like, yeah.
He makes it so entertaining. It's a really fun channel to watch. So if you get a chance, check him out.
Yeah, I've seen some of his videos, but I've never caught him live yet. And you know how gambling
that's
is.
when I do catch him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fun.
It's that shelf, right? Where the risk really makes it interesting. But then again, when you're watching somebody else and there's no risk, that's interesting
Somebody
too.
else's risk.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like,
it's really funny because he makes it interactive too, because he's always calling on the people in the chat. He's like, okay, tell me when to stop. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me when to stop. Tell me which one to pick. What do you think? How much are you going?
That's fun. That's cool.
It's so much fun.
interaction. That's awesome. That is awesome.
J-Real's got it down.
David, what do
Can
you
I ask you another technical question?
Yeah.
Your mic, or well, no, Jim, right? Your mic.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's awesome.
Oh,
What
thanks.
kind of?
I made it
Radio
myself.
Shack.
It even looks. I was going to say
Oh.
it sounds good, but it even looks cool.
Oh no, I built it myself. No, I'm serious. It's
No, I'm serious.
it's a CAD 179. If
Okay.
you want to go look it up.
I do.
Yeah, it's I actually, and I've told this story before as well. I actually use it for the overheads on my cocktail kit, the drum kit behind me on the.
Oh, that's right. I
Over
did. I
my-
saw you talking about that. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. But it turns out it's really a better instrument mic than it is a vocal mic. But you know, I just work some magic in the old mixer and boom.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff. I was in my empty room that someday will be, well, hopefully next week will be a studio, and I did my video today, and it was super echoey. And you're the one that I think it was you that sent me
Yeah.
the message about I need to get the diffusers, and I spent, thanks a lot for that, by the way. I spent like 14 hours learning about stuff I didn't know, and I'm gonna need like a couple $100 now. Thank you very much. But anyway,
You don't really, Jeff. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how to do it. You go
Please.
you go get the 3/4 of an inch compressed
Just foam.
fiberglass insulation panels,
Yeah.
and you cover them with whatever fabric you want to cover them with. You just tack them to the wall. It's literally that easy.
So where, like where?
You should be able to get them at the big box stores. You know,
No,
they're,
I mean, where on the wall do I put it?
be creative. You don't have to be exact because sound waves aren't exact unless you run a smart test in your room. You're not going to know anyway.
Right.
So make sure there's a couple of make sure that there's a couple in front of you and hopefully behind you, and on
You're just
right.
knocking down the echo. Is that?
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is?
And maybe
Generally,
a 45-degree angle away from your mouth if you're in the center of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's where your sound waves are going to hit first, and then they're going to hit on the front wall and get back, and that's how the reverb happens, right? It's the delay between
right
the sound
against
coming
the wall
back.
that you're talking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you want
Generally-
to make sure it hits your back wall and your side walls. What happens behind you has no bearing at all.
Right.
So my plan
Unless-
is I'm going to have
Unless you don't have the front end treated.
Right.
my plan though. So I'm going to have one of my backdrops is going to be Disney, and one of my backdrops is going to be man wall stuff,
Mhm.
and one of my backdrops is going to be sports stuff.
Yep.
Because I talk about 3 different things, and so I'm just going to have something in the middle. I'm going to turn, but then I need to have all 4 of
Just
them.
something in front. Just something in front of you. If you have tarps like that around you, that's going to absorb a lot of the sound, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Just make sure in front of you that you have some sort of absorption.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
so
And-
really, you only need stuff for that one wall. You don't have anything hanging on.
It
Well,
depends
yeah.
on what you have hanging on it.
If you've got
it's-
regular pictures on there, they're not doing you any good at all.
They're not doing it right.
Yeah. In fact, they may be doing well. Actually, that's not entirely true. If you've got some good 3D frames, they act as kind of poor man's diffusers, but not well enough.
Really?
But if you have like a window, it has to be, you have to put some absorption on that. If it's just a standard wall, it's just going to bounce right off of it.
Yep.
So, we've been doing podcasting for 3 years, and it took me probably almost a year and a half to figure out the right kind of absorption for the room.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
It can be. And since you're not doing music, you don't need any bass traps. Yeah, just
Good, because I don't know what that is. So
okay. Don't worry. Then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Most people don't. And Herman says he wants to come up. Herman, we got about 15 more minutes, dude. If you want to come up, it looks like the channel.
God.
Yeah, come on up. Come
let
on,
me
dude.
get out of the way. Let me get somebody else on there. I've been on here a while, but thank you so much. I'll pop on again another night. I got boxes I need to take downstairs, but this has been a blast.
Yeah, Jeff, do
Dolan,
come on.
We have to get together and figure out if we're going to be out in Orlando at the same time.
Yeah, it's going to be for us. It'll be mid-October. I'll send you a message or whatever, but it'll be mid-October. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Awesome.
In time, we need to hook up for sure.
Well,
Good
thanks,
to talk
Jeff.
to you.
Jeff, come on one of the other nights, and we'll spend the entire time just you and I, and we'll do a deep dive and all that kind of fun stuff. Because I got some Disney questions I want to ask you.
Then I hopefully will have some answers.
I know you will.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You guys have a great night.
Jeff.
Same to you, buddy.
Take care.
See ya.
Yeah, come on up, Herman, if you'd like to. Do you want me to put up the? Oh no. There's a link in the description for the Zoom.
Yes.
Yeah, for the Zoom feed. So.
That's how I got up.
Oh, awesome.
Is it bad if I wanted to just if every time you say Herman, I just immediately think of Pee Wee Herman?
I don't know if it's bad.
I mean, that's just every time you say that. That's just what I think of.
But this is Herman the Great.
This is Herman the Great. Yes.
Right.
And I want Herman to come on on an individual show too, because I've been reading a lot of his tweets and I got a lot of questions for him and want to kind of talk to him. I don't know if you guys
Herman's
have been
got a
following.
great backstory. You got to have him on sometime.
Yeah.
He just had Juliet and myself on his show, and he is just a lot of fun, really funny, and what a sweet guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that interview. It was a really good interview. And I also listened to the latest podcast. That was interesting. The
naked stories.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love that podcast.
We have something really cool going on this Saturday. I don't know if I told you, or not the podcast. I'm sorry, for the YouTube channel. No. That we have the lead singer for Kansas is going to be hanging out in our living room and just we're going to talk for about an hour.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Very cool.
God.
Yeah.
That is very cool. Very cool.
I used to be in a band with him, and he's off tour right now, and he's like, hey, I'll come over, we'll hang out, we'll have a couple cocktails, so we're just going to hang for a bit.
Well, when you were in a band with them, that was post Kansas, right? They're big.
Big time? Actually,
pre.
He is the replacement singer to Steve Walsh.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
He took over the job about 4 years ago, and I was in a band with him prior to that.
Oh, that's awesome.
This
I
guy,
know all these cool people.
I don't know a lot of these cool people. I have to get in touch with them. But actually, Ron, I knew for a long time. I mean, I'm lucky to know Ron, but the rest of them, I just got to get in contact with.
I don't think Dave's ever met a stranger.
No, very true. Very true.
Oh, he doesn't have time. He'll have to come up another time. That's okay, Herman.
Herman can't come up.
And Herman, like I said, I want you to come up as a one-on-one. So maybe tomorrow night. Wait a minute. What is tonight? Yeah, this is Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow night would be a good night. Or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday of next week. Even Wednesday if we decide to blow off the channel reviews again.
Jim.
Yeah.
Are you doing panels every Friday now? Like, is that your Friday?
That's my free for all. Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. Is that new?
It is new. Last Friday was the first one I'd done.
Oh, okay.
I was gone.
And you were gone. Well, you told me you were going to be gone.
I did.
And you weren't the only one. Brad was gone. But Tony did come on.
Brad's not here today. I saw him in Pusa earlier, and now he's not here. I'm kind of upset.
Well, didn't he say that he probably wouldn't make this tonight as well? I thought he said that last night.
He might have. I don't really remember.
Yeah. Probably had something to do. But yeah, that's a new segment because I'm really wanting to put Zoom to the test. I want 100 people on here plus.
Oh, God.
So are you paying for the subscription then?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So what is the limit then?
100.
It's 100?
That's what they say.
Jeez.
I don't know if anyone's put that to the test, but I really want to put that to the test badly.
My God. You know what? Let me know when you're going to do that. I will get all our podcast friends up and I will just bury you with people.
Any Friday, dude.
How would you even do that? Like, you couldn't even have a conversation. It'd just be people. It'd be like being in a gymnasium trying to talk to everyone when you're all in different corners of the room.
Yeah, but for 5 minutes, wouldn't it be friggin' awesome?
I don't know.
you would have some sort of at least record. I don't know.
For sure.
That's what I'm
guests
looking
on a
for.
show.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's what
I
you
want to.
title the video as, and you put it up. 100, like some crazy title with like 100 people in the same video chat or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
100-person hangout. Yeah.
I'm depending on you guys to make that happen one of these times. I mean, it's going to grow exponentially on Fridays, so we'll see. What'd you say, Wisco?
Cool.
What'd you say, Jared? Oh, I thought you said something.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a goal of mine. You know, we all have to have goals.
Gotta start somewhere.
I just want to blow it up. I want to see if my system can take it, if the bandwidth can take it. Because that
you have what am I thinking of?
I'm 300 up,
optic?
and I don't have fiber optic, so it's gonna.
I do.
You
Do ya?
have 300 what up, not 300 meg.
No, gig. Up.
What?
No, not up, down. I've got 150, or I'm sorry, 75 down. Now I don't normally hit 75. It usually idles around 40, and that's
Right.
typical, you know.
Meg?
No, gig.
Gig?
And it's not fiber.
What service do you use?
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
I think it is. What
I don't
service
think so.
do we?
My provider, I have like 60 up.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm sorry, like
60
5
down?
up, 50
Five.
up, and like 60 down.
Oh, no. I've got 300 down, and I was sure it was 75 up.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Meg, not gig.
It's got to be meg, not
Yeah.
gig.
Yeah, Meg, you're right.
Gotta be.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because I have fiber optic and they just started announcing 1 gig down.
Right.
Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right.
But regardless, you still have killer bandwidth.
Yeah, but I don't know that it's going to be able to handle 100, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's see.
I'm
There's one way to find out.
I am bound.
Exactly.
Yeah, I am bound and determined to make that happen, or at least get as many on as we possibly can.
Tell
Before.
everyone to go in and dial up.
Oh, God.
I'll go in with my AOL connection.
Oh man,
I
I'm a
may be
traitor.
young, but I'm still old enough to remember that.
All right, yeah. Well, I remember hanging out on AOL before you could actually access the World Wide Web.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Chat rooms, the boards. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, BBs. I actually, my first website was all text on a bulletin board.
Yeah.
The image spec hadn't even come down yet. It was
We're
brutal.
really aging ourselves. You know that, Jim.
Yeah, we are. We really are. And that's okay. That's okay. Don't I look younger without glasses?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Maybe Muniz won't call me Grandpa Jim anymore.
You know, oddly enough, and I know this may seem like I'm pandering here, but I can see that you lost weight in the face there, man. I
Can you
can
really?
see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You did a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a motivator right there.
That same thought went through my head as soon as you started the show today. I'm like, his face looks a little thinner.
And it's not because I'm on this little screen over here, right?
It's all CGI. With
It's all. Oh yeah, I can make myself as skinny as I wanted to. Believe me. There may be a
Turn
little
your face
distortion.
green too?
Oh God, yeah, you've seen me do that, haven't you? Haven't you?
I don't think so.
Oh, you haven't? Oh well, now you're in for a treat.
All right.
What have I done?
Oh, nothing really. Nothing really. It's. You said green, right?
I did say green.
Mhm.
Oh, we have another guest.
We do. Oh, he found time. Found
Oh
time.
my God. I know that guy. When'd you grow this? What's this here?
You don't know me, David. I grew it for the it's the Condors playoff run beer.
Nice.
You know, I hacked the call, guys, by the way.
You hacked the call?
Yeah.
I hacked in. I said, you know what? I'm an internet hacker. And hey, David. So when are you gonna admit that you have a man crush on me? Come on, man.
Always. Yeah,
I have a man crush. Hey, I have a man crush on you too. I won't deny it.
Right now.
He didn't push back on that at all.
What do I
He just, yeah. You know what, David? You're no fun. Jim, we'll move on to you. What's going on, Jim? Thanks for having me up here for the last 10 minutes. I didn't even know I could get on here and hack in. So.
Oh, I'm happy to have you, Herman. Like I said,
Yeah.
I still want to have you on for a one-on-one, but no, it's great to have you, bud.
That's about $200 per appearance. Don't know if we can do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, invoice me.
Yeah.
I got
$200 in Monopoly money. Actually.
Yeah, I got a PO box for you.
Here, I'll give you $200 in Canadian money.
Canadian.
That's like $3, right?
Yeah, right. If only I knew my alphabet from A to Z. Hey.
See, I thought for the longest time that Herman was like, like a pure, because I grew up in a Greek neighborhood, and I'm like, Herman, you're Greek, right? And he's like, yeah, kind of. I'm like, what do you mean, kind of?
Well, I'm only a quarter Greek, 50% Lebanese, and then I don't know what the rest is.
Really?
David's actually Polish.
Oh, are you, David?
The glasses. Yeah.
Oh, the glasses.
Yeah.
I almost came on with my sunglasses tonight.
You know, David, you set me up. See, now I feel like I have to say all these jokes, and I'm not even that fun.
You're awesome. You know you are.
Hey, so Jim, can we pull a Hillary Clinton, and you can like give me the questions you have before our interview? You said you have some questions for me. So are these?
Oh, dude, they're number one. They're not incriminating. They're not they're not too personal.
Don't wipe the server. Don't wipe the server.
No, no web server issues. No.
Do you have a top 5 for Herman?
Oh yeah, I'll come up with the top 5 for Herman. Absolutely.
Good.
I don't right now, but I certainly will. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
I have top
Ladies,
5s for everybody in the chat right now.
I'm still single, ladies. I'm still single. Yes.
There you go. You heard it here first, ladies.
But you have to quit. But to date, you have to quit YouTube if you're a YouTuber. It's a mandatory thing.
No competition.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's not just it's not that. It's I dated 2 YouTubers and we both ended in breakups. So.
Oh. Bad experience with the YouTubers. Who would have thought that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm right.
And PewDiePie is still really upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. But he shouldn't be. He has 100 million subscribers.
Yeah,
He's doing okay.
and a couple dogs. Is he?
He actually hit 100 million?
I don't think so. Has he?
Something like that.
He's close.
Yeah, he's got to be 90 or more.
He's got to be at least 98.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Last I saw was 90, so I don't know.
Me too. That's ridiculous.
I don't really care, so I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about it.
Well, I've said it before. I don't even subscribe to him because of my fear it's toxic.
What does he do? What does he do that gets that many subscribers? I don't even know what he does.
I have no idea. I think he was just like the original YouTuber.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't live stream. He doesn't. I mean, he does videos, obviously, but
Yeah.
what does he do? Like, does he play? He plays video games. No, this is what one of my friends said.
I don't even know.
He plays video games and apparently he says the N word, but he did that once. He slipped. He was getting mad.
Yeah.
I saw the stream, or not the stream. I saw the video. I'm like, why are you such a big deal about this? I'm not saying I say the N word, but I curse when I play video games. So
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we can't all be perfect.
So do I.
Yeah, the few times I've watched him of late, because I saw him when it was real early, and he was green screen down the bottom of the screen or whatever, playing games. And the last videos I've seen him in, he was literally making fun of other people's videos.
Oh gosh.
He's just like a stand-up, and he'd go back and forth with their videos and make commentary, and I was like, okay.
I pay him $1,000 to make fun of my videos.
Oh yeah. I'd pay him $1,000 to come on as a guest.
Yeah.
Not true.
Yeah. I had to pay David $5,000 to be on my show.
Oh man.
Hey, we're still waiting for that check, by the way.
Still waiting for the check.
Well, you know what? All my checks bounce. Actually, you had to pay me, David, to be honest.
I know. I should.
That's what it is. Yeah. So
I should
I'm
have.
so famous on YouTube. By the way, I am the 3rd most hated YouTuber out there, guys.
Oh no way.
I'm the 3rd most hated. The first hated is PewDiePie. Second hated is one of the Paul brothers.
Yeah, or Jake Paul,
and then me.
No. What'd you do, man?
Yeah,
What'd you do?
I told
What'd
the
you
truth.
do, Richard?
I told the truth.
Oh well, there's your problem.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I just lied. Yeah. But by the way, I like how I'm not on the top right there. David's on the top, and I'm not. This is ridiculous. I see the top spot right there.
You got to come in early billing.
Yep.
You got to come in top.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the first curve.
Now, I don't know this other guy that's on there, and I'm like being rude by not saying hi to him.
Surprise!
That is Jared from Wisco Style.
Hey, what's up, Jared?
What's up, dude?
Man. So I didn't say hi to you because I just didn't know who you were.
Well, you guys are like making all these jokes, and I'm just kind of like, hey, what are they talking about?
I don't know you well. I don't know you well enough, Jared, to make jokes about you yet.
That's fine.
I'll get to know you. I'll get to know you first.
You know what?
It will be long.
I don't know Wisco that well, and you can always bust his stones, so don't worry.
It doesn't matter. Everyone in the chat does it anyway, so I'm just kind of like, okay.
Yeah,
And this is these guys I think are in the running for what 5 or 6 appearances on the show, maybe more.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wisco's got more than me. He's done what?
So.
137.
137.
No. I think it's just 7.
It might be just 7, and I just uploaded Ed's 8, so you guys got some work to do.
Shit.
Ooh.
Now, wait, Jim. You have David on here. Why do you have David on here? I mean, there's no real reason for you to have David on here.
Well, Herman, listen, I'll let anybody on.
That's true. So will I. You know, I'm the same way.
He's not very discerning, Herman.
I kid.
He doesn't know what David does. I know what he does. I'm just kidding.
I know some things about David, and I always love having him on. He's one of the best ones.
I know he's married to a really attractive girl.
Oh yeah, Juliet. Yeah. She is easy on the eyes.
I'm messing with you, Dave.
He thought I was going to steal her. I'll just for those of you who don't remember, he thought for sure I was going after her.
and by the way, the only reason I have her is because I have chloroform and rags. So,
and you know how to tie a good knot.
Exactly. And tell a good, and keep a good secret.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
By the way, hey David, how was Aruba? By the way,
it was awesome. It was so awesome. Yeah, we'll have to
contact you. I didn't want to distract you from whatever you were doing there.
Just drinking. That's okay.
Yeah. Drinking and talking.
That sounds like me every day.
Yeah.
Without the beach, though, unfortunately for Wisco.
Yeah. Well, my beach is white and cold.
Oh,
we're putting up an Aruba video coming up here soon, and I have a 5-foot iguana that climbed into my lap.
That's awesome.
I saw that. I saw that on Twitter.
Wow.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It was unbelievable.
They don't normally do that.
No, they usually don't. And this one, I had to tell it to go away quick.
Yeah, and after that, he started looking for some companionship behind you. I saw.
Yeah,
did you see that?
Right now, some people call me the iguana bitch. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, David. I don't think he made the grade, man. He moved on.
I don't use the word iguana. I just call you.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are we supposed to curse on here? I've got to check the language barrier here.
No,
show?
It's an adult show. I've had some younger visitors on, but
my first time. This might be my first and last time up here.
We're gonna have to cut you off.
We don't want you back here.
No way, Herman. No way.
You just ruined all the fun for everybody else. So,
It's great meeting you, Herman.
Well, thanks for coming on, Herman. Let's see. Where's that?
Been ejected by the person of the call.
Where's that kill button? No.
Hey, Jim.
What?
Can I sell something?
Oh man. Yeah. Go right ahead, Jared. What would you like to sell?
No, we're not gonna relive that troll.
I thought you really had a product, but yeah.
Yep, here I am.
That's funny. But that was one of the more tame ones. I've said this before, and you guys haven't heard it maybe, but some kid came on, and I couldn't see. It's like the camera was up toward the light, like we're looking at the Herman's light, but there's no face in there. And exactly, right? Exactly. And I'm like, I can't hear you. Can you turn on your mic? And before I knew it, he must have thought he was on the air. Before I knew it, all I see is ass in my face over here.
Oh no!
Wait, that's what it was?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It was awful. It was awful. and I don't. I should describe it for comedic value, but I can't.
Oh man.
I think we got the hint.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
Well,
just yeah.
You know, on my end, you see chest hair, so I guess that's close enough.
Yeah, but there's
Hey,
only
I've
one
always got
surface.
lemon easing cream, you know.
There's one big hole right in the center.
Yeah,
So.
see, there was no. Yeah, well, I'm not. No, don't. I'm not going to go down that road. Oh, yeah.
Jim said ass, everybody. By the way, Jim did really say the word ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I've said fuck on this show. I don't care. It's a, you know.
Oh, what? He just said the fuck.
Yeah, sure.
I have never heard you swear on this show. I swear. I've
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
hell,
never.
I said shit a minute ago when you guys were on.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
This, you know, this.
Look what you started,
Wait.
Jim.
My virgin years.
Oh,
My virgin years.
there are
I
people
know.
crying in the chat.
I have a curse word for you, David the producer.
Yeah.
Oh no! Got me.
Oh,
Demonetized.
sorry, guys.
Demonetized.
Sorry.
Demonetized.
Quick, cut this one. Cut this one. Where's that delay at?
Oh my god.
There's one strike. There's a strike.
Oh.
I have another curse word for you, Jared.
What is it?
That's another curse word right there, Jared.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang, I know. I'm
Man.
Oh,
Jim,
man.
Jim's now rethinking having me up again. He's like,
Yeah, I know.
he's like,
Shut
He's
up,
like, he's making fun of the whole panel. Jesus.
folks.
I have this really
And-
ugly looking person over here. He's right here. His name's Herman the Great. So there we
Folks,
go.
I really hope I'm back tomorrow night. YouTube, go easy on me. We didn't mean to hear Jared and David the producer. No, I'm sorry. Whoops, shit! I just said it again.
Jim, they are emailing you as we speak.
They are. Creator Studio.
You're gonna get that yellow money sign.
Yeah. Congrats on your new.
Advertised.
Congrats on your new milestone.
Hey,
Banned.
At least you didn't get an email from YouTube last Friday. I'm sorry, Saturday. I got an email from YouTube saying if I didn't take my stream down from last Friday, that they would give me a copy or a guideline strike.
Oh, you got one of those?
For what?
Well, see, I didn't get a guideline strike, but I cursed, which is not against the rules because I put an age restriction. But I also mentioned someone's name, and I won't say it here. But so I did wrong. I was angry. So you know what? There were two reasons why I took the stream down. One, because YouTube basically threatened to give me a guideline strike, and two, my family saw it and they weren't so impressed. So
Oh.
Yeah.
there were two reasons why I took it down. But I was mad at a troll, and I let the troll get to me.
Oh, yeah.
You live and learn, and
Yep.
Bunch of trolls.
Trolls are trolls, and you know I almost did that once as well. This
You almost trolled me. So, are you trying to admit to being my troll there, Jim? He said, I almost did that once. I thought, you almost took your stream down. I was like, I thought you said you almost trolled me once. I'm like,
no, I've said too much.
Everyone does. You said too much.
I've said too much. No. I had a troll.
No, guys, can we cut this off?
No, I had a troll that I was almost angry at.
Oh,
Did you guys ever hear? Did you guys ever hear about my first troll?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it was
watched that
full.
video.
It was
That was
full, freaking hilarious. I'm sitting there and I'm just yammering because you know I at that point I wasn't getting anybody in the chat, much less probably watching either. And somebody popped in and said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then you know I was continuing on with my spiel, and they said something really stupid, and I go, "Oh, okay, that's funny." And I said, "Do you need do you need me to talk about that?" And then I just went back because they didn't answer. I just went back and continued my spiel, and I look back and go, "No, I'm okay. I'm just a troll." And that was the end of it. I talked my way right through it.
It's hilarious.
They were a troll. Well, hey, you guys didn't hear the rumors and news about me. You guys want to hear them? I'm gonna address them right now. This is funny.
There's rumors about you? I haven't heard.
If I say no, are you going to tell us anyway?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Well, it's up to Jim. It's up to the host.
No, if you make it quick, we're 11:09, and
I'll make it really quick.
Sure.
So apparently, all I do is get on my own live streams, and I ask for money.
I saw that on Twitter.
But you know what, guys? I may ask for money, but I'm obviously not doing a very good job of it, right? Thanks for the laughs, guys. That's what I needed. That's all I wanted to say.
You know
Yeah.
what? I've known Herman the Great only for a couple of months now, and I've not only been on his stream, but have seen a whole bunch of his content. And you know, for people that say that you ask for money, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's
That's
Well,
gonna
it
be
is
my
what
new
it
joke.
is.
So if someone says that, that's gonna be my new joke. I'm gonna go, you're right. I do beg for money, but I'm obviously doing a horrible job at it.
Well, you know that.
By the way,
It's like, well, it's obviously not working, is it?
It's obviously not working. Green Bay
That-
Wacky gave me that joke, by the way. So I
Yeah.
can technically
Well, you know,
Nice.
from what I've
Like-
heard, that is the new type of trolling, right? They pick on something that one of your mannerisms or something, and they go after that as though you're a bad person because of that, even though you may not do it that often or at all. And
exactly.
it's running rampant. It's
Well,
running
come
rampant.
after me for my cocktails. I dare you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hashtag don't give me all your money. Hashtag don't give me your tax returns. Hashtag I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with the trolls now. The hashtag. Oh wait, we're not on my stream, am I?
No.
Are we? Dang
No,
it,
no, we're not
on.
So,
Oh,
Jim,
I have control.
Herman's been muted.
have any of you guys ever been out in like a public place and had somebody recognize you from your YouTube channel?
Yeah,
I
a
haven't
couple
yet.
people.
I had my first one at the gym the other day, this week.
Wow, very
Yeah.
cool.
Somebody said they watched my one of my beer review videos and they said they really liked it. I'm like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
That is awesome.
Julia gets recognized. I never do.
Well, you should because of this show, David.
It's a good thing. I'm very happy that doesn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it being a problem for some of the more popular, like, can you imagine being any celebrity at all and have to deal with that on a
No.
daily basis?
Not at all.
No, but I haven't.
I don't want the recognition. I just want to have, everything else that comes with it.
I just want the money.
the money and the ability to go to the grocery store without being hassled.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a little bit of cough here. David's a liar.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Bullshit.
What do you think I wear these glasses, Herman? I don't want people to know who I am.
I know who you are. But yeah,
Hey,
I went
Clark
to a hockey
Kent.
game. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Jared. Go ahead.
Oh, you just called him Clark Kent.
I just called him Clark
Oh,
Kent
oh,
because the
okay.
glasses are going to be a good disguise.
I was just gonna say I went to a hockey game one time. They're like, "You're the guy with the YouTube channel." I'm like, "Yeah." What's my YouTube channel name? They're like, "Herman the Great," right? I'm like, yeah. And it was actually one of my people that comes into my live stream. His name's Racist, and no, he's not racist. Racist. Okay, I would say racist. Racist fan Rock. His name's Alex.
You're not selling it very well.
He's racist. No, I'm kidding. Like he likes races and I don't know. Anyway,
And bigotry and
yes, and he's also a drug dealer. No, I'm kidding.
and he's a drug dealer and
I fully killed that one. Well, David, see, I blame David for this one.
that's comedy.
Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, I was recognized once. It was great.
If
Wow,
you're
that's very cool, though.
Yeah, I want to do more community stuff. That's why I do these walking live streams, because I want, like, if someone like happens to recognize me, they can go, or if they come up to me, like I had a skater come up to me and go, "Hey, what you doing there, man?" I'm like, "I'm on my live stream. Want to talk on there?" They're like, "Yeah, let's talk." I'm like, "What do you want to talk about?" I don't know.
What?
I'm smoking marijuana. I'm like, "Hey, let's go. What do you want to say?" You know? he's like, and he asked me, he's like, "Do you do it?" I'm like, "No." "Do you?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Then why are we talking about it?" And I was like, and then I ended up filming the guy skating, and I didn't put on my channel because it didn't turn out very well. He fell and almost broke his leg. I was like,
Oh, jeez.
you know. So hey, you never know who you're gonna. Do you guys ever get that? Like when you guys are vlogging in public, do you guys ever get people that want to be in your videos or that look at you like you're weird?
Oh, yeah. Like when we do our curated stuff. As a matter of fact, when we were in Aruba, we had this guy on the beach, he came up, he's like, behind us. He thought that we were like live. And of course, I got a GoPro, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not doing anything live. And he's like behind going, and I'm like, you're a moron. It's like, it's not like this is going to make it again on, live thing. I'm like,
Get out of here,
Oh.
control.
I'm
Right.
sorry, that was me, David. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so
Again?
sorry.
I was looking for the beard. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I was just thinking, hey, there's David and Juliet. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna totally go crazy.
Yeah.
You caught me, man.
Yeah, pretty soon there are going to be people that literally follow other people around who's got cameras and just wait for that opportunity, if they're not already.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it. I don't do a whole lot of that though. When I do, I'm usually alone, and if somebody comes by, I scowl, and they usually run. So
I did the same thing.
oh, Herman jumped off. There he is. He's back.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I usually just start off with "Get off my lawn," and that
Get
usually works. That works.
Oh, Chrissy was asking me what a patch I have on. It's join or die. 13
Oh, I can't
colonies.
see that. I can't
This
read
is
the
mine.
patch.
Oh.
Oh, I see it now. Yep. Got it.
There we go.
And what's yours, Jared? Oh, okay.
Oh, Gravely, yeah.
Gravely.
My mower. My
My
z-
mower.
It's not a
My
patch, I
zero
can't
turn.
take it off, it's just stuck there.
No. It's a really poorly done tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll wash off in 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Well, guys, I think that lull means
Yep.
we should
I was
wrap
thinking
her
the
up.
same thing. I'm like, well, shit, the show's over now. We
Yeah.
stopped.
We've gone over a little bit, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Herman, I was serious. I want you back on 1-on-1, man, if you're good with that.
Nope, not allowed.
And it's all. Oh, you're muted. You know why you're muted? Because you popped off and popped back on. I didn't unmute you. Hey, how you doing, Herman? Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, hey, what's going on? Hey, you know what? If you want me on, I don't know. If you want me on, contact my agent, David, the producer.
Yes.
And, his phone number is posted all over the internet.
And many bathrooms.
Oh, yes. That's how I found him the first time.
Many men's rooms. Yes, many men's rooms. Yes.
Yes.
For a good interview.
But seriously,
Call David.
Tim, all kidding aside, dude, I would love to come on whenever you want. I'm not free most of this weekend, but like tomorrow, if you want me on, if it's too soon, we can just do whatever, man.
Well, like I said, my show's an open forum, so anytime I'm live, pop up, even if I'm with a guest, because I'll finish my time with them. What's that? Unless I'm.
Except for me, don't bother me.
I'll just troll Jared. I'll be like, Jared.
It's that Herman guy again.
Do you still work for Subway, Jared?
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Hey, David. Tim Yonce wants to know what microphones are you using?
I use the Q2Us professionally. Right now, I don't have one. I'm just doing it right through the PC. But usually, I use Q2Us. They're the best.
There you go.
Absolute best. Yeah.
Oh,
That
and
computer mic is actually pretty good.
Really? It's just through the Mac.
yeah,
just
it's
the
good for a
Mac.
laptop. It's good for a laptop
Yeah, it's pretty
mic.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair. It'll work.
Yep, you get a little room noise, but it's not. It's,
I'm in the garage right now.
oh, are you? Well, there you go.
Your garage?
Well, there's your problem.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna take you behind the curtains.
Oh yeah. Oh
There you
yeah.
go.
There's the car.
There's the car.
There's your $85,000 car.
85,000. 8,500
With 85,000 miles.
miles.
That's not even that bad.
Right.
I was going for inflation there, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were $1990.
Right.
Right. Inflation. 85 million.
But yeah, like I said, Herman, anytime. Outside of Friday, because Friday is usually the one of these actually, and we're gonna try to break 100. But any other time, man, come right on in.
You can do it.
You can
So
do
how many
it.
channels did you actually review tonight? I was late.
This
Zero.
many.
None.
Hey, you can throw mine up if you want. That way, you actually did what the title of the
Okay.
video
Well,
suggested.
let's see.
No, Jared.
How
Jared,
would
we
this
actually
work?
want a great channel up there, so why don't we put mine up there?
Great channel.
He's not called Herman the Great for nothing. He's not called
Type-
Herman the Normal.
Type something in the chat, Herman.
Herman, the
Outdoorsy
Meat
Outdoorsy girl wants you to type something in the chat.
All right, I'll try to
And-
get to the chat.
Goat. Oh, he left.
Okay. Well, no, he's
No, I didn't leave.
just a typing.
Everybody needs to follow Herman the Great. Everyone
Yes.
needs to follow Wisco. Everyone needs to follow Jim, of course, and no one needs to follow me.
I'm back. I had to type.
David, I'm gonna go subscribe to your channel right now just because you said not to.
You're not going to get anything out of it. I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter. I could just keep clicking. Do you get notifications every time somebody subscribes to your channel?
I do.
Perfect. I'm just gonna sit here and keep clicking it.
with all his accounts.
But you know what? Watch this as I turn my phone off. Hold on.
Oh, I should bring up Social Blade and we'll watch it just go.
Do you seriously have 219 subscribers and no content?
No content.
He does.
Yeah. Well,
Are you a troll, David?
Well, here's why. Because I'm a big supporter of a lot of channels and have made a lot of great friends with YouTubers, and everyone's just been really kind and nice to me. That's really it.
I think I'm subscribed with a bell ring just in case he throws something up there.
Yeah, we'll ring that bell. There we go.
Mhm.
No, I wanted to say something. I was reading this. I don't want to go too far into this, Jim, so I'll mention this briefly.
Sure.
Because you guys mentioned the bell. So YouTube recently put out an article, or somebody, I don't know, maybe it wasn't YouTube, but somebody put out an article. They quoted a YouTube programmer whose name was Megan. I don't know what her last name is. She said, if the bell's on, you'll likely get notifications, which is total crap. But anyway, but if you don't have the bell rung, you only get occasional notifications. If you don't have it rung at all, then, but even if you have the bell rung for somebody, you don't get it. I didn't get notifications of this stream that you're having.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
I just popped on my notification or my subscription feed, and I thought, so Megan's obviously lying. YouTube needs to fix the bell, and they said they're going to do it. But
yeah, you're right. They do need to fix it. What I found is that if I subscribe and ring the bell, and then the next day unring the bell, then they show up on my my home, my homepage, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that way I can go through all those because they become my favorites somehow. And I don't get annoyed with those stupid little notifications at the bottom, which are usually way out of date.
Right. Yeah.
I'll get all of tonight's live streams tomorrow morning, and I'll have to sit there because your browser is virtually worthless as you're clicking through all those. Pisses me off. So I just go. I click on the YouTube main page, and it shows me all of those people that I regularly follow.
Yeah. What I used to do, and this totally got me in not trouble, but I was feeling all this pressure to watch all these videos. But I would put them on my watch later playlist. I'm like, I can't watch all these.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the reality of YouTube. We can't catch each other's videos. We can't catch them in live stream. It's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
I know.
I probably miss more videos and live streams than I want to admit, but it's part of it. Part of YouTube.
It is.
We're a big fan of Juliet and I are big fans of support how you can, meaning that sometimes we'll go on and we'll just go on to one of our favorite channels and do a super chat and then have to go back to work or do something.
Yeah.
And then we'll make some comments and say hi to people. Sometimes we'll just go and watch the whole video and do likes and the whole thing. It's support when you can, how you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
I see you doing that at Green Bay Wacky's channel all the time, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that a lot of channels, actually, and I do too.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
I see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I can't stay for 3 hours or 4 hours.
No, I know.
No.
Yeah,
I just can't.
You know what? David, I posted those types of streams, like 3 or 4 hour streams. I still can't stay for them. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Like, they're tough to host, when you have to host.
Yeah.
You're like,
I mean, there's a lot of people that can and will stay for those, and that's awesome. And there's people that'll weave in and out, and that's what you're counting on.
That's usually what I do. But the only show I stay for the whole time is this one. Like, I'm going to say that straight out. This is the only show I stay for the whole time.
Yeah.
Lovely. Gotta love that, Jared. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, it's the only, not going to lie.
Ass kisser. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I don't care.
Jared's my guy, man.
I love Jared.
It's the only show I really
I love
like.
Murray.
It's the only show you really, really like? That's awesome.
I mean, yeah, it's relatable. And the fact that I can come on and give my 2 cents
At any
all
time.
the time, whenever I want. Like,
Hey, Jared, I'd like to personally invite you to the Herman the Great channel. 99.1 The Herm.
There you go,
If you
dude.
want to give me 2 cents, just don't curse like David did, though.
No, absolutely.
I don't know whether to be happy or to be scared.
You should be scared, dude. It's pretty intimidating. It's like being on the hot seat 24/7.
Lurk a while before you make your decision.
If there's some random, I've got a couple of Smurf accounts. So I'll just be like a random troll for a couple of times.
That'll work.
To make sure.
I need more.
Well, I will say this at the risk of sounding like an ass kisser, that the first time that I saw Jim's show, and I happened across it literally by accident, that he's doing something that I don't think a lot of people are doing in a kind of, he's almost like a Johnny Carson of YouTube. It's kind of odd. Yeah, I mean, you really are, right?
Johnny Carson of YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, you're having guests on. The way you do is like an ad hoc way. It's almost that kind of vibe.
Like, and you would like, if you think about that, YouTube is such a huge community. Like, just having a show where anyone at any time could call into the show, it just seems like it would be absolute chaos, but it's not.
Nope.
Right.
I have control. Now I may lose control from time to time, but I have control for now. Well, thanks, guys. That's high praise. I appreciate that.
Well, I always love being up here, so I appreciate you having me on as always.
Anytime, man. Anytime. And I think I screwed up. Maybe Johnny Carson of YouTube should have been my channel name.
You still can change it.
I can't change it.
But can't change it.
But I have all this branding behind it.
I can't give you compliments right now, Jim, because I'm not as familiar with your channel as as the rest of these people are, which is okay. I mean, that means I just have some work to do to watch more of your live streams, things like that, which I will. I'm sure I will.
Do it at your leisure, Herman.
Yeah,
Absolutely, dude.
Well, but I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna love it. I mean, I wouldn't have subscribed if I didn't think I could support your content. Obviously,
Awesome.
Usually
Awesome.
rule for me. So, but yeah.
Well,
I appreciate you having me up here. You took a real risk having the most hated YouTuber up here. So
Third most hated YouTuber.
Third most hated.
I would have the first and the second on as well. I don't give a shit. This.
And Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, at the same time, and all three of you would be great at the same time. But I have nothing to lose here. This is all hobby. Yeah.
Yeah. No, what would be cool is if like a big time YouTuber, maybe not PewDiePie, but maybe like Ice Poseidon called in. Like saw you on, was like, oh hey, I'm gonna call in.
That'd be kind of cool.
I keep asking him to. All of them.
Jim, I'm gonna since we're live, I'm gonna say this now, and we'll have video evidence of this later.
All right.
I'm gonna say when you get around 10,000 subscribers, your show is gonna magically come across some big YouTuber. I can't say who, but they're just gonna randomly come across you one time, and they're gonna call in, and that's when your channel's gonna blow up.
You know something I don't?
No.
You haven't been in discussions with anyone?
Not that I'm aware of. Anyway.
Okay. Well, I hope so.
I may have been drunk at the time, so I don't know.
Well, it's funny because I'll actually, if I find a rather large YouTuber, and I wouldn't say that I'm a connoisseur of YouTube personalities, but when I do run across one that I really enjoy and watch their videos, where'd you go, Herman? Oh, he jumped. He jumped. I comment in their videos, and I'll say, I'd love to have you on. I'm not trying to be a pressure or anything, but it's like, hey, you should come on the show. I'd love to hear more about whatever the content of that video was.
Jim, if there's one thing that I've learned through the course of getting celebrities on our show, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Exactly. And I try not to, I'm not in PewDiePie's, obviously. I'm not in his videos going, hey, dude, come check out.
Hey, man, come to my show.
Come check out Mr. 4 something.
You know what? Sometimes you just never know. I mean, we've asked for, when we asked Mike Rowe, we never thought in a million years he'd come on our show.
You had Mike Rowe on your show?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
she gets some great guests, Jared. Absolutely.
You don't know until you ask.
Right.
That's awesome.
Well, one of these days it'll hit. Wisco, I think, Jared, you were on that stream when Nick Nimmin said he'd come on my show.
I don't think so.
No, it was early on, and he loved the concept. And, I had pulled up the channel. He didn't have much to say about it. And, like much critique. And it's like, hell, I'd go on there.
I love Nick.
I do too.
I'm a big fan of Nick.
Yeah, Nick and Dee. They're both good people.
What was it? Tony from Viewed This was on Nick Nimmin's show, and he just tore him a new one.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Meaning, like, He
No.
basically said his channel was dumb because he's like, well, that's what, like, why would you suggest channels? That's what YouTube does. They suggest videos for you. And he was just kind of like, he didn't get it.
Ouch. Ouch.
That's harsh.
I
Yeah.
felt so bad for him. I'm like, Jesus, that kind of sucks. Just like ripped him a new one on his live show, and it's like, God.
Yeah, he talked a little bit about that Friday as well. He wasn't feeling too
Ouch.
good about it.
Yeah.
But like
Was
you
that
said,
recently?
It was
Yeah,
a
it
couple
was-
weeks ago, I think.
yeah, it was fairly
Oh.
recently. Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Like you said.
that kind of sucks.
Like I said, he just didn't get it. Which you know,
Yeah.
it should be a teaching moment, right?
Yeah,
All you
exactly.
have to do is change your branding a little bit to make it a little more clear. Because if it's not clear
Well, you
in
know
their
what?
head, they're not going to see it.
I think that's what he said he was doing now. He's doing a
Yeah.
whole channel like rebrand right
Mhm,
now.
mhm.
Well, I will tell you that I totally disagree with that because I know that there are at least 2 super popular podcasts out there that recommend other podcasts.
Really?
And you can argue that, well, Apple, can recommend a podcast. Well, yeah, of course they do.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you could still have, 1 million listens every week and still have a great show. So
Yeah.
I disagree with Nick on that one.
Yep, but and so do I, because I love Tony's channel. I found a couple of channels that I still watch now because they were
Yeah.
'cause he featured them.
Yes, yes.
And like
And I found Viewed This by this channel.
So
And
did I.
ended up- yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah. So,
And
there
he
you go.
He did such a wonderful piece on me. I can't thank him enough. That was awesome. That was
Yeah.
really, really awesome.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
Muscle
He is.
Car Appraisal just said Wisco can be Ed McMahon.
Let's hear your best. Hey-o!
Oh jeez.
Oh, I wish I could do it. I wish I could do a good Johnny Carson. I so wish I could.
Somebody else called me Eminem on one of your live streams.
That's right. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
You kind of have that a little bit of the facial features of Eminem.
A little bit. I mean,
Matthew.
Hair.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You got a little Matthew look. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys, I gotta get
Eminem.
going. I got a big day tomorrow, so I appreciate you having me up as always, Jim, and always good to talk to you, Wisco.
You too, David.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure having both of you guys on. Thanks so much, guys. Wisco, I'm gonna cut her, man. We're at 11:30, I think.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Thanks, guys, for being on. Had a great time.
Be good.
You too.
Have a good one.
We'll see you. Wow. Well, that's how channel reviews go. if you guys were still paying attention, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Channel reviews and shout outs. Well, we did some shout outs. Oh, you know what I should do? David wanted to see Herman the Great's channel up there. I'll be more than happy to throw her up there, even with my branding on it. Herman seems like a great guy. That's the first time I've talked to him. First time he's been up. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Sounds like a fun. I don't believe that for a minute that he's the most hated guy on, or third most hated guy on YouTube. Herman, you're pulling our leg, dude. Thank you, J Real Slots. I appreciate that. Guys, if I missed some of the stuff in the chat, I apologize, but you know how that is. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit Nick up again, Arthur. Welcome to the show, by the way. I didn't see it come in, because he did say that. And if yeah, you should, Arthur, sometime. Not tonight though. I'm gonna call it a night tonight. Absolutely, I'd love to have you back on, Arthur. And okay, of course, you were in one of my tests. So yeah, I'm gonna hit Nick up again. Say, dude, said you'd come on the show. Let's see you on the show. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for me. I'm bushed. My eyes are sore. This is my first day for context. Tune in tomorrow night when I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about something. Let's try that again. Tune in tomorrow night when I talk about contacts versus glasses and my thoughts on the subject matter. Even though I don't have a great deal of experience with contacts, I'm getting them as we speak, and we'll have fun with that. Come on the show. It doesn't matter. You don't have to talk about that. We'll talk about whatever you want to. But for tonight, it's going to be it for us. Thanks to everybody who joined us in the chat. Thanks to my 4 impromptu guests. Now, again, next Wednesday, if you guys want your channels reviewed, we can do that as well. But for tonight, I want to leave you with this. Make sure you treat everyone the way you want to be treated. If everyone did that, this world would be a better place. Good night, folks, and we'll see you live.